Welcome back to Talking Dirt. We'd like to welcome Peter Kennett.
Thank you.
He is one of the principals of Hocking Stuart, which
Correct.
is one of Victoria's most successful real estate firms.
Yep, that's right.
You're also an estate agent.
Yes.
And you're an auctioneer.
Correct.
So
yes.
you wear lots of hats in this business.
Done your research well. Yeah, no, we do wear a lot of hats. We have to be a licensed estate agent to run a franchise, and we're a 52 office franchise at Hocking Stuart. But my main passion is auctioneering. Yeah, I love it. It's good. Street theatre, you know.
Street theatre.
Yeah, street theatre.
Yeah.
So it's good to get the buyers together and then bottle that emotion and then take the top off and away you go.
I think it's a gutsy thing to do, to stand up there and
yeah.
run that auction.
Well, it's like anything. It's confidence. You know, when you're inexperienced, and I remember when I was, and yeah, I lost my edge for a few months when the market started getting tight and stuff. But you've got a captive audience, and you work hard for 4 or 5 weeks with your branding and your marketing to get those buyers there, and you know, it just brings it all to a head. You know, you've got all the history there, so you know what it could be worth, but you don't know what it will be worth.
Yeah, interesting. That's truly a buyer and a seller coming together.
Absolutely, buyers and a seller.
Yeah. Yeah.
So during that 4 to 5 weeks, can you walk us through the process? How do you build up?
Okay. Yeah. Well, marketing obviously it starts with the marketing, and you know, I mean, you can't sell a secret, can you? So, you know, and people are impressed by marketing, and you don't have to go overboard these days with the print media. I mean, the internet's obviously, you know, come to the forefront. But we have a 5-week program. We open on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Might do evening inspections, the odd private inspection, but generally they're open for inspections on the internet and through the print. And we conduct those for half to 3/4 of an hour, depending on the size of the property. Runs over 4 weeks, and then on the Saturday usually, sometimes Sunday, usually the Saturday auctions. And like last weekend in Melbourne, they called it Super Saturday. There were 1,350 auctions.
Wow.
Wow.
Massive, because it was built up to this weekend, which is a long weekend in Melbourne. And I got on the plane on Sunday morning, and I think there was an 85% clearance rate at that point in time, which I think the industry would have been happy with probably 70 for that amount of volume.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
So what's the condition of the Australian real estate market?
Well, I think that's a real indicator of, that's Melbourne. Sydney is very, very strong. Perth's probably lost a bit of its sheen at the moment because the mining boom's over a bit at the moment there, and the other capital cities sort of, they're not quite so real estate focused, but Australians have a love affair with real estate. They just love real estate, and so, and the auction is the best way to capture all that emotion and competition. And you know, I have a saying, you know, people don't want to buy something that no one else wants.
Right.
Once they know someone else wants it, up goes the value.
Competition gets going.
That's
Right.
it, yeah.
We have a clip of you in action.
Oh, do you now?
Yes. So let's
Did I
take
have
a
any
look
hair?
It's not that old.
Oh, good. Oh, well, I didn't then.
So let's go and take a look at that clip now.
Good.
92. Now let's go to 1.5 if you will, sir. Thank you. 1,500,000 now. 10. 1,510,000. 20. 77.5. 80. 1,693,000 here. You're done, definitely. Right, we're down to 2. Do you want me to speak to the person on the other end there? You're fine?
A lot of bidders coming along today to have a good crack at this, and I think if the last 4 or 5 weeks are any indication with the number of people through and the repeat inspections, we're going to get a fabulous result on it.
Let's go 1.8. Really scare him. He reckons he's got plenty over here. We'll just find out exactly what he's got. 80, 1,780,000. Body language telling me he might be running out of chuff. 1,795,000. Bids here now. 1.8 now. At 1.8 straight back. 7.5, 1,800,000 and 7.5, 1,810,000. Said they had deep pockets, they had a good crack at it. Madam, it's about to be yours at $1,810,000. Are we all done? First call, second call, third and final call at 1,810,000. Are we done? Silent, finished. No further bidding at 1,810,000. Congratulations, well bid. You're going to love living here.
I love to see you in action. That is awesome.
You might have to send me a... Oh, you've just seen it on there. But what about in action in Aspen?
I know. I think it's a good idea. I really do. I think a couple neighbourhoods could handle it.
Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking while I was listening to you guys before, I mean, maybe you wouldn't do them on site. We do them on site in Melbourne, but I can imagine you have a big invitation night and you do your marketing over 5 or 6 weeks, and then you have an afternoon from 4 till 8 or something, and you'd have cocktails, and it's called an in-house auction. And you get auctioneer in and give you a point of difference over your competitors.
I think it would be good. I really do. A couple of the West End neighborhood, I think, could do it. We've had some penthouses in downtown Aspen sell before they've even gotten to the market.
That's it, yeah.
And so I think those might be prime for.
We have to have our own Super Saturday.
Yeah,
You have a Super Saturday,
in Aspen.
or a Super Thursday evening. It doesn't have to be Saturday. But when's your best time for buyers coming through town?
The winter, this time of year, and the summer.
Yeah.
So we have those 2 selling seasons.
Well, it's worth a thought.
Do you find that you have a particular price range that is better for?
No, it's a good point, actually. Probably back home, anything up to, say, 5 million would be worthy of an auction. Above that, they have a sort of thing called expressions of interest, which is like an in-house auction.
Okay.
Yeah. So you sort of, it's like a tender system, really. It just sort of establishes a level. If people want confidentiality, whether they're sellers or buyers at the higher end, gives them that opportunity.
Well, it has been wonderful to have you here.
Thank you. It's great.
So much
Got to
for
get back out
coming.
there now.
Yes. Peter Kennett, Australia's most charismatic auctioneer.
Thanks, Michelle. Don't think Andy Stewart will like it.
We'll be back with more Talking Dirt.
Good job.